playing NBA Summer League with the Orlando Magic, and I'm filming the entire thing from training camp to our last game in Vegas. Because at Summer League, you might only get one real opportunity to prove yourself, and I have no idea when mine's gonna come. What up, y'all? Training camp for the Summer League. This is our last day today, but overall it's been good. Been a lot of just inputting the offensive and defensive principles and kind of getting the basics down for what to expect. The fundamentals of how we want to play as a team, so a lot of that, and then not as much live play as I would have expected. They have two bigs on two ways now, so that kind of puts me in the third group, which limits my reps compared to the guys in the first and second group. I mean, I'm frustrated because I don't feel like I didn't really get to show what I can do, and like that doesn't help me too much going into this. Obviously, there are people on staff with Orlando that know what I'm capable of and what I'm able to do, but still, out of all the live play, I had one total shot attempt. Yesterday, I get put out there for the last minute and a half when we're going up and down, and I think I played like probably the worst I could have given the circumstances, so didn't play great, so that really sucks. You want to maximize all the opportunities you get out there. We have one more practice today, but we pretty much wrapped up all the live stuff like when we're competing, so today we fly out. We're going out to Vegas. After the little practice we got this morning, I'll definitely keep you updated from here. NBA Summer League is an NBA event, so all the teams will have their Summer League training camp at their NBA practice facilities. So that's where I've been working out. I finished up with the Osceola Magic and was able to get the opportunity to work out in their facilities pretty much 6 weeks up until this point now. So obviously any NBA facility is going to be state of the art, but especially here, I've never seen something like it. All our main practices had wrapped up, so today was more just shooting and running through our plays and defensive principles. How you feeling, Phil?
Good, man. First time on a PJ, private jet charter, so
What year Summer League is this for you?
Year 4.
I remember last year we played I was on the Pelicans, we played last game.
Yeah.
On the Pacers, right?
And I was just downhill, just trying to throw it up.
We played terrible, bro. I don't think we won a game. We were 0-4.
We won one game, I think.
Really?
One game. We won against y'all.
Yeah, y'all had to have at least won one. We made it. Summer League number 3 for me with the Orlando Magic this year. As always, this is my view for the next 10 days. That charter I've been in the G League for the past 2 seasons, and getting on that charter plane, bro, makes the trip so much easier. They always take care of us. These rooms are super nice. We're at the Wynn Encore. I'm gonna get something to eat. It's been a long day, but tomorrow we scrimmage against the Raptors, so that'll be a good opportunity before all the official games start. But otherwise, I'll see y'all in the morning. We're scrimmaging Toronto today, so before all the games start, let's just get some reps in, hopefully. So day 1, let's get it. We just got back from the scrimmage. I didn't film anything. It was so quick. We got in there, warmed up. They rushed us off the court. So it was in the hotel, so like one of the ballrooms, It's kind of weird, but played all right, Did some good things, made a few mistakes. That's basketball, and it was just good to be out there and get the reps, and obviously not content with everything how I played, but you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other. I'm about to go watch my agent's son. An EYBL tournament is out here, so it's right across the street. I'm about to go. Vegas is honestly one of the biggest places in America for basketball. You wouldn't expect it, but so many events are held here. It's a hot spot in July for Summer League and AAU. It's a busy place to be, but everyone in the basketball world is pretty much here. You know what day it is? Game day number 1 on the horizon. Just woke up. Basically, I'm going to get some breakfast. We're going to go watch some film with a coach from yesterday. Then we got to pick up our game loops later. Then we have a team meeting and we watch personnel and all that and get ready for tonight. We play against the Charlotte Hornets, so hopefully I get an opportunity to go out there. Not sure exactly like what the playing time is going to look like. I know that there are two bigs ahead of me on two ways, so I'm the third big in rotation. So again, you never know what Summer League is going to look like till it actually starts. There's a lot of uncertainty. Nothing is guaranteed out there. Eventually I will get my shot, but you just don't know when. So you got to stay ready and patient for whatever might happen. It's not easy, but it's part of the job, and this is what I'm here for. So I prepare for every game like I'm going to start and play 30 minutes. The reality is, if I play, I'm coming off the bench. The worst thing you could do is not be mentally locked in and your number gets called.
Had a couple of good games thus far, and getting ready for this finale for us. Charlotte taking on Orlando. Michael Grady, Stan Van Gundy, Cassidy Hubbard joining us as well, and two good ones so far. Looking forward to this one, Hornets and the Magic. It's a fascinating Hornets squad. We're going to get into last season for both of these teams.
They're not just playing the scoreboard.
In Charlotte, reigning Summer League champs, start this year's Summer League play with an 86-74 victory.
Game one. Not fun when you don't play, but like I said earlier, it's part of it. Day at a time here, like day at a time. That's all you can do in Summer League. So, and it's nighttime. I'm gonna go to sleep. We got practice in the morning. All right, I'm gonna keep today shorter. It's practice day. I'm gonna still show y'all what's going on and all that, but even if you don't get minutes, it's still an opportunity, at the end of the day, to go into practice and do what you can do, show what you can show, because you're around NBA coaches, people in the front office are around, so, you want to be presenting your best self. All right, it's nighttime. This lifestyle it's a blessing, but it's also a unique set of challenges and just a mental toll that it brings on you. But it's hard when you're not playing. You're on the bench, and regardless, you have to find a way. Like, you have to find a way. I'm gonna have to find a way to find confidence, and that comes from knowing the player that I am. It comes from knowing what I'm able to do that no one else can do. I'm the only Will Baker, So I just gotta play like that, and that gives me joy and that gives me freedom, I think confidence it's an interesting thing, because especially in the sports world, because it's not like you'll never have fear or doubt. Those are all real things. It's a facade when you hear players say they don't have any of that. Confidence is just your ability to buy into the narrative that you will succeed more than buy into the narrative that you're gonna fail, So I kind of just have to find a way to make it happen, and that's what I've always done. That's what I'm gonna continue to do. It's game day number 2, and there's excitement, there's a bit of nervousness. Like I've said before, you don't know if you're playing, but as the games go on, your odds increase if you haven't seen the floor yet.
Win the tap, they'll have it to start the fourth. The shot clock has turned off. It's a three-point game. Young to Golden. Wow! Orlando has taken half gone down. Miami led early. Orlando took over late. And Orlando wins for the first time in Vegas. Miami falls for the first time here in Vegas.
So, Sven, I'm going to get to you a little bit, but what do you think about your team?
Wiped out on the couch, was exhausted for no reason. Didn't even play. But, we got the dub. It's like 7:30 right now, so I was out for a little while. I'm gonna go get some food, maybe walk around, I don't know. kind of an eerie feeling walking around, and you know, I like spending time by myself, but it's nights like this where you kind of just get to reflect on how far you've come and have gratitude for everyone that's helped you along your journey. And that's kind of what I have to do whenever I do feel alone, you know. I just got back. I was just walking around, ran into a bunch of people I know. That's kind of how it is in Summer League. Like, you're always, especially in the hotels, just run by random people, you know. But tomorrow's game 3. Hopefully I'll get an opportunity. Not really sure what it's gonna be. So nothing more to say, really. See y'all. It's like 2 o'clock now, but we're about to head out for the game in like 30 minutes. Let's get to it. I have no idea if I'm playing. No one's told me anything. And at this point in Summer League, it's where you start getting a little antsy. You start getting really anxious to get out there. So you really never know what could happen.
I was going to mention that later. That'll do it. The buzzer sounds. The Orlando Magic win 112 to 105.
All right, we got the dub. It's late right now. I didn't really film anything after the game. I guess I was just frustrated with the way I played. I got like 2 or 3 minutes out there. There's gonna be highs and lows with this. For the 2-3 minutes I was out there, I didn't really take advantage of the opportunity as much as I would have hoped to, but there would be more opportunity to come for sure. So one day at a time, you know. Tomorrow's an off day, so I'll see y'all then. Tough part about Summer League is, especially after a day like yesterday where you don't get to play as much as you'd hoped and you don't play as well as you would have hoped, you gotta sit with it, you gotta reflect, and at the same time still actively be pursuing readiness and mentally just staying locked in. In situations like this, the best thing I can do is take actionable steps to contribute towards those things. So for me today, it was about getting in the hotel weight room and just doing exercises that help my body feel good, 1, but 2, also be as ready as possible. So that includes a lot of exercises for my core, a lot of exercises to activate my glutes, hamstrings, quads, and even calves. So with limited resources, we had to get a little bit more creative with what we were able to do. You gotta fill the day up somehow. So me and my guy Seeb, who's on staff with Orlando, we just went out to grab some food. On our way back, we drove through the Strip. I mean, Vegas is Vegas. I've seen it one too many times, but this footage looks pretty nice. I didn't film that much today, but honestly, it's just because I've filmed so much already, and you know, it was just a practice day, so we got done with that. I came back here, napped, and now we got a game tomorrow, game number 4, so we're 2-1. Looks like we got a good chance of being a top 4 seed, so that means we have a chance to compete for the Summer League Championship. So it's exciting, and you know, I think I'm gonna get some playing time tomorrow, so really excited about that opportunity. But yeah. All right, I know I'm gonna get minutes. I know I'm gonna play. Now it's just a matter of what I do with those minutes. There's a lot going on in my mind, but I try to keep it simple and focus on, 3 to 4 actionable things once I get out there to simplify the game and keep me aggressive and confident.
10 seconds separating game. Shot clocks at the end of the first. On the drive, Will Baker moved it. Wheeler.
Same actions over and over. You're getting hit with ball screens. Really the whole game. You start to learn the physicality version of it. Build a wall.
Malik Wilson with the drop on for Amani Lau.
Start caught in that mud. Some feet move. He got good foot. Oh.
Baker, former one and done at Kentucky, who has spent parts of 4 years in the NBA.
Aaron pass.
Keon Johnson took it away. He can fly. Your guy, Will Baker. Good hands, Alex Morales.
Morales very active.
Baker
Baker up top. Secures it, and that does it. The Magic win. They would stand the late push from the Sixers. Jace Richardson leads the way with 25 against LeBaron Philon in a matchup of former first-round picks. And the Magic.
At the end of this game, I had 9 points in 10 minutes. I was aggressive. I took the opportunities that I had. When you don't know how much opportunity you're going to get, what is set before you has to be maximized to the fullest. I felt like I was able to do that well, and hopefully this sets me up to be in good position for the final game.
How many times do you think we've been to Las Vegas as a family?
For basketball?
Yeah.
About 12 times.
Well, we came here when you were doing summer league.
You don't mean summer league. What you mean is AAU.
AAU, right.
It's 6 up into my sophomore year, second season playing. Junior year, 7, 8, because we played in the beginning here, and then third summer league, so 11. So I've been to Las Vegas 11 times. I feel like I've been here more than 11 times, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Before practices and stuff, I've been getting in the pool just to activate a little bit, get my body awake and just feeling good. So that's what I did before we headed that way. One thing about my parents is they're always going to do their best to come out and watch me play. That's been the case with AAU, college, and now pro, so I'm just grateful for that. Today was a good day. We had practice and then really just hung out for most of the day other than watching film with the coach and spending time with my parents. So tomorrow we have practice and then our final game is the day after on Saturday. So today's a practice day, but regardless, you got to do what you got to do. After, just went back to the hotel and me and my parents got some dinner and that was the night, so. Final game is tomorrow. The 2 bigs that are ahead of me on the roster in terms of playing time, they're not playing, so I'm gonna have opportunity tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I'm starting, so just trying to make the most of it, every moment out there, I'm excited to get out there and play. It's a midday game, so all my game day rituals are in the morning tomorrow, so, but I'll see y'all then. Game day number 5, let's get it. This is the final game, and a lot is on the table because I've never started an NBA Summer League in my 3 years of doing it. I'm gonna get real minutes, I'm gonna get a real opportunity, and if the NBA is the goal for me, this really means everything. So yeah, I know subconsciously I'm nervous, but more than anything, I'm excited.
Here we go. Summer League Day 10 is away. Here is Thomas and Mack Center in Las Vegas.
Pressure on the defense and getting their feet in the paint.
And Eunice leaves it underneath, and another layup goes.
Just go to work. That's a heck of a pass by Tata. Tata, I see you with the roll. When he rolls, he's going to pull everything else in because of the demand of the roll. He's going to pull the defense in, and you got every piece that you want, every option you want. We talked about earlier, everyone's getting an opportunity to showcase themselves, and that's the beautiful part of it. Don't see it as anything other than an opportunity.
The Orlando Magic dropped game 1 of Summer League. They don't drop another. 4 straight wins to close out Summer League as they take down the Celtics 103-97.
I'm not sure if I'm happier that I got through Summer League, considering all the challenges that I was faced with, or that I played probably as well as I possibly could have with the minutes I got. I had 15 points and 6 rebounds in 22 or 23 minutes. Thank y'all for being here for me.
You're welcome, Will. It was awesome to see you play. Great
Well,
job.
I'm happy to be here. This is super cool.
It wouldn't be the same without y'all. I'm glad y'all came at this time when I'm actually playing and stuff. I'm glad I got an opportunity.
And doubly, we got to spend time off the court with you, and can't get much better than that.
That's the best part. Got to spend some time with my family before they head out tomorrow. I actually fly out tomorrow, but this kind of concludes the the end of this Summer League video this year. I made one last year, and I've just kind of been reflecting on how far God has taken me just within this past year, and it has nothing to do with me, and everything to do with His power and plan and purpose that's at play in my life. Honestly, I can't even describe to you the place I was in a year ago when I was in Vegas, and just seeing where I'm at now versus then. Like, it can only be attributed to the Lord. Like, He's worked so much through me spiritually. I've just learned a lot and grown a lot. My desires, where I find my identity and where I find purpose. I almost feel like a different person now. Obviously, I still have a ways to go. We're never a finished product, but what I'm saying is I'd like to say that I don't find my identity and purpose in things that are trivial and things that don't matter in the grand scheme of things. It's extremely hard, especially when you're pursuing basketball, to not let your identity become wrapped up in your performance or what your next job is, because I used to think that in order to be driven, you have to care deeply about the result. But I think that with Jesus, you can be driven by an identity that far exceeds and overpowers what any result could be. It's easier to say that whenever things go well for you. It's a lot harder when things don't go your way. But that being said, I've realized that I don't have to wait to use my platform until I make the NBA. I don't have to wait to reach people and inspire people and spread the gospel. He wants to use me now and wherever I'm at in life, Man, I appreciate the amount of people that I've seen at Summer League, just fans that come up to me and say, man, I watch your videos. Even people, I met a couple guys at the Magic facility that were coming in for pre-draft workouts, and they told me, I watch your videos. I've had old friends reach out, just people tell me that they support what I'm doing. It means the world to me, and y'all's support means the world to me. I'm only going to continue. But my biggest lesson for anyone as an athlete trying to stay ready and be able to step into whatever opportunity they get, I could give y'all a bunch of pointers, but I think at the end of the day, it's a spiritual matter. I'm still learning this, but I think the more you surrender the outcome and the more you trust God with whatever happens while still doing what you can to prepare, that's all you can really do. It's not easy. Summer League is not easy at all, especially when you're a guy that doesn't play. It's just a different type of difficulty. You don't know what it's going to look like, how much opportunity you're going to get, if any, and just sitting with the days that you don't get in the game, with the practices that you wish would have gone better, or you would have gotten more reps, and feeling confident and prepared. I don't know what the next opportunity for me will look like, but I'm hoping that this experience helped me in my resume. And like I said, I trust God with whatever is next. I really appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you on the next one.